Most people lose money trading crypto. Week 2 proves why. In this video, you'll see real trades, real mistakes, and whether this marathon is still alive. If you think this challenge is impossible, watch till the end. During this week, I started to feel that something might be wrong. At some point, I had serious suspicions that the marathon participants could be getting set up for a scam. Watch this video till the end, and I'll explain why I came to that conclusion. Before we start, I need to say this. This is not financial advice. This video is for informational and entertainment purposes only. I am not a financial advisor, and I do not give investment recommendations. All actions with cryptocurrencies are done at your own risk. So, at the beginning of this week, we already had 2 open positions. From last week, if you missed which trades those were, check out my previous video. The link is in the description, and on the screen above. There were almost no new trades this week. Besides the 2 open positions, only 2 new trades were open during the entire week. Bitcoin trade. The first open position was Bitcoin. We entered a short position at a price of $94,900. For a long time, the trade stayed in drawdown. But on Monday, after geopolitical news, Bitcoin dropped sharply. We decided not to stay in the trade for too long and closed it at $92,559. Profit from this trade, $49.35, which is about 5% of the initial deposit. Solana trade. Next position was Solana, opened last week at $143.095. On Monday, Solana followed Bitcoin to the downside. We decided to close the position at $133.2817 per SOL. Total profit from this trade, $137.16, or plus 13.7% of the initial deposit. New trade Link. A new signal came in on Sunday. We opened a short position on Link. We had already traded this coin before, and this was a re-entry. Lead traders comment. After the upward move, I expect a correction to the lower zones. Price swept liquidity above and showed manipulation, then formed a bearish structure. I expect continuation toward the lower levels. Target is around 12.9 USDT. Trade parameters are on the screen. We entered at 13.7951 USDT. Since most altcoins are moving with Bitcoin right now, on Monday the price dropped sharply. We closed the trade at 12.7427 USDT. Profit from this trade, 152.57 USDT, or about 15% to our deposit. WLFI trade, the red flag. The next trade was a short position on WLFI. Lead traders comment. After the upward move, I expect a correction to the lower zones. Price swept liquidity, formed a bearish structure, and locally tested imbalances above, from which I expect continuation downward. Target is around 0.15 USDT. Trade parameters are on the screen. We entered the trade at 0.1618 USDT. Right away, something felt off. While the entire market was bleeding red, this coin barely reacted to Bitcoin's drop. It either stayed flat or moved down very slowly. I couldn't place the stop loss I wanted, so I added more margin. Eventually, after some sideways movement, the price went against us. I got margin called when the price moved above 0.17 USDT. Loss on this trade, 102.59 USDT, or minus 10% of the initial deposit. Why I started suspecting a scam. After this trade, the lead trader went quiet. No more signals for the rest of the week. He explained it by saying that starting Monday, he wanted to change the strategy. He suggested moving trading to Uniswap on the Ethereum network, claiming he knows certain tokens that can do massive multiples within hours or days. And that's exactly the moment when my internal alarm went off. Why do I think this could be a scam? It's simple. I don't believe in fairy tales about guaranteed success and easy multiples in a few hours. Yes, it can happen with meme coins, but the risk of losing your entire deposit is extremely high. Most likely, he will try to push people into a honeypot token, a high tax token, or some other type of scam. What do you think? How do you see this situation developing? Write your thoughts in the comments. It will be interesting to analyze this together. Week 2 results. Now let's summarize the results. Profit for week 2, 236.49 USDT. Profit from week 1, 160.37 USDT. Total profit since the start of the marathon, $396.86. That's about 39% growth in just 2 weeks. I think that's an excellent result. We'll see what the lead trader suggests next, and we'll move forward with maximum caution. See you next week. Take care.